Hey guys, it's Carla with Trust the Process. I'm actually in Duluth today, enjoying the town green. Kids are having fun. I came out alone though. Other people's kids is having fun today. I took mine out yesterday, so I needed a break alone today. Brunch by myself, enjoy my morning. Um, Today I was like, the Spirit led me to speak to you about Psalm 23. Psalm 23. And the most important part that stood out to me the most was that God prepares a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Who are your enemies? Your enemies and my enemies are self-doubt, self-hate, feeling unworthy of things, trying to manipulate the table to make it where it suits you, and so that then removes the actual trust that you should have in God from the actual thing. Because if you trust God to prepare your table, then you shouldn't have any reason to manipulate anything on that table, because that means God perfectly prepared that table just the way He wants it to be. And a lot of times we think that we're doing the right thing by changing things and pointing out the flaws and pointing out what was store bought, like my son Zion would say. Mom, you'll prepare a table and then you'll just start telling everybody what part of the table, what parts were purchased at the store. So taking away credit from the fact that I prepared that table. And of course, out of the mouth of babes. So my child, my young man, one of them, because my oldest one does it too, they teach me about the things that we've been programmed to believe about ourselves, about not taking credit for our accomplishments, not celebrating ourselves enough. And Black women, we really are guilty of that. We do not celebrate ourselves, each other enough. We've got to learn to do that. We've got to learn to love one another, compliment each other, give each other that high five that's needed, because the world won't give it to us. And we've got a lot of, wounded women and wounded Black women and a lot of wounded Black men. And it's not their fault, and it's not our fault at times, but it's your fault when you know better. It's your responsibility to fix the thing when you know the thing is the problem. And just being open to fixing it, open to changing it, being more mindful of your actions in situations, the causes and effects, and just knowing that you cause something to happen. If you get an effect that is not, whether it's desirable or undesirable, it's because you caused it. And working on that, the way that you operate with people, your honesty level, your love language, being honest with people, letting them know telling them what your love language actually is. If you're a quality time person, if you're a person that likes to have space, those are things that you really need to tell a person in a relationship or in the dating game, the courting game. If I'm a woman, I court. I need to be courted. And so, yeah, learning those things about yourself and knowing that, some relationships will work for us, whether it's family relationships, love relationships, they will work. And some are just here to just teach us lessons about what we need to work on as people, as humans, as women, as men. We just need to work on those things. And just really focusing more on your authenticity and your higher purpose for being. Knowing that your higher purpose for being is loving yourself, being comfortable in your own skin, accepting all your flaws, and just knowing that God is aware of the person that you truly are. And until you become fully aware of the person that you truly are, you'll continue to adapt to things that actually don't suit you. So learning to be honest with yourself at times, and saying, and letting your, and being honest with yourself and saying, you know what, this probably won't work for me, but maybe it'll work for someone else, and and not keeping yourself attached to things unnecessarily. If there's nothing there, there's just nothing there. And you have to learn to move on. Sorry. You have to learn how to move on. You have to learn how to detach from unhealthy things and learn to, I think, learn to focus more on yourself. It's not selfish to focus on yourself. It's actually a good thing to do that because it gives you the time to really learn more and more about the person that you are and the types of people that you want to attract, the types of people that, you want to have, in your life long term. And that is what I believe I was learning. And of course, I had to go on my hiatus for a little bit, 2 months of a break to really figure out where my passions lie, to really make a mindful decision about my educational goals, based off of, experiences in my life and what I've learned from them and how I want to help people become better become better servants to themselves. That's what I'm helping people to do. Become a better servant to yourself. You have to serve yourself. You serve the Lord, you serve yourself, and then you can serve others. And so being mindfully in service of to yourself is important. That's what self-love and all those things are. It's being of service to yourself. And so just teaching people and women and men how to do that, how to be self-serving, because it's not an arrogant thing. It's not about being you don't care about other people. It's about, in order to serve others, you have to first serve the self. And serving the self is your spirituality, your connection with the higher powers, your connection to all things, connecting yourself to all things, and understanding that we're all here, having our own experience, and the spirit is having its own experience in this humanly body, and that you need to be selective of what experiences that you want that to be, whether you want it to be positive experiences or negative experiences. Sorry, these bugs are flying. But make a choice as to what it is exactly that you're wanting to do and how you're wanting that to be projected into the world. And moving forward, being mindful and intentional about what direction your life takes. This is Carla with Trust the Process. I'm getting ready to go have lunch with Carla because I date myself. And I love you guys. God bless you. Enjoy your 4th and have a great week of work. Be blessed and stay grateful for everything that you have. Bye.